Are you ever going to play the True Start location maps? Probably. Really enjoyed playing the True Start location maps in Civ 5 and in Civ 4 actually. So probably we'll see something like that in Civ 6 at some point. Really excited to be starting a new game. Hopefully soon. We'll see how it goes. Assuming we're not losing. Hopefully it's a new game because we won. With the fall update patch. I mean, the fall update patch has been applied here, so we're gonna make use of some of the new balance changes and whatnot. But I think to get the full sense of it is really going to be starting a new game, and then it'll be interesting to see exactly how that works. Shout out here to X603 with the 9-month Twitch baby resub. Thank you very much. Breezely coming in at 15 months. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Coolman Fight says, I got no Christmas beers for tonight, so your life with the sober advisor today. Oh, well, that's fine. That'll happen. Boy Dusnj. I don't know how to parse your name, I'm sorry, but thank you very much for the 2-month resub. It's a shame there's no auto-renew with Prime accounts. Yeah, and I sort of know why, because with the Twitch Prime accounts, you sort of get a ticket for a free sub every month, so you have to apply it manually, which I can definitely see as being a little bit annoying and non-optimal, but it'll be fine. Shuriken asks, Quill, are you going to nuke the British? Potentially. Potentially, because we've been fighting hard over in this area of town, or the world over here, taking over all the territory, and we did just obliterate. I mean, not literally kill them all. This actually might be one of the better uses of the word decimate. I mean, yes, we did more than 10% damage to them. Well, that's not true. We didn't necessarily kill more than 10% of their people. We just sort of conquered them. So yes, I have decimated the Americas because they were running away with the game. They had a lot of tech and culture and all that. So they're a bit of a non-issue, which is great. And along the way, we had to take out Scythia because they were just in the way. And that's sort of kind of potentially going to be a problem with India maybe being in the way going towards England, which at this time appears to be the only thing threatening any kind of victory. Religious victory is a no-go. Domination, well, if anyone's going to do it, it might be us. Culture victory, no one's really getting any tourists, and the tourist cap is relatively high, so that's fine. It's just a question of England maybe launching a spaceship. I don't know how good their tech is. I don't know how close they are. I have deployed like 1 million spies in English territory. I'm going to be blowing up their launch pads left and right, trying to keep them from, having any hope of progressing forward. Meanwhile, we are researching nuclear fission. Obviously, we'll have to build the Manhattan Project, but that will be okay. As well as building up a navy. I think from this point forward, we are going to focus exclusively on military production. We've got a little bit of infrastructure coming in, mostly a lot of housing, just to break the housing cap on our cities. But then I think we're going to go pure military production. In particular, I'm going to focus very, very heavily on a navy. So we'll see how that goes. The Football Manager Let's Plays are coming in. I just had a couple of really busy days on the weekend, so it's a bit of a gap, but there will be, there's 3 recorded that will start going live as of tomorrow. So every now and again there might be a gap for a day or two, depending on how scheduling works with everything. Same thing with Stellaris, there's another episode of that coming right around the corner, so if you're following that series, don't worry, it is on the way. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. We still got this Barbarian Musketman, which hasn't moved in ages, if I recall correctly. I don't remember. We are technically in a war. We are in a war against the Greeks, who started some trouble. Most likely, I don't think there's any reason why we wouldn't want to just peace out with them relatively soon. Yes, if we want to win through domination, we'll have to take Athens at some point. But I don't think that's the threat currently. I think mostly what we do is to take the Greeks out of commission. I think I would be quite happy taking Arcus. I think position-wise, it would be a very good capture for us. So we'll see if we can get them to, if we can just take that in the peace deal. So, and other than that, I'd be happy to just peace out for some cash. We do have a lot of faith. If I recall correctly, we didn't have anything. You know what I'm tempted? What if I faith buy Sergei over here? I don't need him. Although, who knows? Maybe we'll backdoor a Space Victory or something like that. I don't need him, but, well, I guess I'm going to get him regardless here, aren't I? I just wanted to check. Oops, scroll wheel did not do what I expected there. England is producing 12 points per turn. We're producing 34, and quite... Okay, so I want to get him just to block England, so that England can't get this guy. That sounds good. Can't recruit Mary Leakey because we did actually pass on her. We really don't care. She wouldn't do anything for us. Again, we might take her just to deny her from other people, but most likely we'd be quite a bit happier just taking whoever comes next. So that'll happen soon. Looks like someone's about to pop Mary Leakey over here, so that should be okay. Bum 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 bum. All right, well, I think we're going to go. And yeah, mostly we're going to try to peace out, I think, with the Greeks relatively soon, because they're not relevant to our immediate needs. So I don't know, maybe we'll win domination, maybe we'll just do a science victory in the end. I'm not sure yet. I mean, our tech's not very good. Our tech is not that good. It's not that far, you know, given the age, but could have been a lot stronger. That's because we were so busy with, like, really important warfare to make sure we didn't lose to the US. Is it just me, or does it feel like there's no sound? Oh, no, I just have my computer's volume way down. Okay, good. Good. Remove tea and crumpets from the face of the earth. In some games, you remove kebab. Here, we remove tea and crumpets. I think I will finish the seaport here. I don't know what we interrupted our build for. I will finish the seaport and use that to help us build Navy considerably quicker. All right, so Pokrovka over here is not on a coast that would allow us to build a Navy. I could still build land-based units, and there is something to be said about that, certainly. However, I think, and I did talk about, like, we're just going to focus on military. I think, to help with our military campaign, it would actually be really, really good to finish this entertainment complex, because more amenities help us produce faster, but more importantly, we'll get a lot of negative amenity stuff going on when the war starts. So I think it's okay if this guy works on entertainment complex stuff. That's going to be okay. Meanwhile, Argus, I guess we're just going to bombard that. Can you rename cities in the game? We couldn't before the fall update, but now we can. How do we do it? Is the question. Aha! Aha! Ha ha ha! Bostovich. Or something. Make it sound more Russian. I don't know. This, I have no idea. Washing... I don't know. Maybe people come up with ideas. Normally, we'd go back and rename everything after subscribers, but at this point, it's too far in the game, and I think it would be too confusing. But our next game, we'll be able to rename things based on subscribers, and that'll be awesome. So we're going to do some bombard here. Okay, I definitely have my volume down because I'm not hearing the tip alerts come through. Well, just barely heard George come in here. Thank you very much for the tip, George. Finally able to catch a stream live. Greetings from Bulgaria. Ooh, and here's to the next bottle of Laguvulin. Oh, baby. You know the good stuff. Excellent stuff right there. Alright, we got a destroyer, which I'm going to move up over here. This machine gun could potentially move up and help with the bombard of the city, but right now he's the only thing that's targetable by the city, so he doesn't really have the health. He's going to have to pull back. I think we'd moved him up to see if we could take a settler or a builder, but 'twas not to be. So speaking of builders, we've got you over here. Unless Boston is hurting for food. But no, it's got a huge food surplus, so I'm going to go and mine this. Get some extra production. Help with the military. We got the oil hooked up over here. Excellent. What I'll probably do... How many builds do I got? Lots of builds. Excellent. We'll hook up the copper and then the oil over here. I still would like a mod to either... probably a lens that helps highlight improvements that haven't been built. If you guys can mod, and there are some mods out for Civ 6 already, but none that do this. If you can figure out how to mod, what I want is a lens very similar to the Settler one, except what I wanted to do is I wanted to highlight, so in red, I want districts where a builder can't do anything. So, sorry, tiles where a builder can't do anything. So that is to say, places where there's a district, or a wonder, or a mountain. I want that highlighted in red. Also, water tiles that don't have a resource. That could all be highlighted in red, okay? And then I think in something like green would be the really high priority spots. That is to say, an unhooked up resource. Okay, so any resource that's not improved should be highlighted in green. Yeah, highlight it in green. So red, you can't build anything. Green, you really want to do it. Probably like pillaged improvements should be highlighted in green as well. These are high priority things. And then after that, probably I don't know if you go with yellow for tiles that have no improvements yet, but don't have any resources either. You know, just like a generic grassland. And then you don't color places that have improvements. That might be the best way to do it. Or the other way around, where places that already have improvements, maybe we put them in yellow, and then places that are just clear, but you could build, you know, a farm on a grassland or whatever, just leave it uncolored. Something like that. Or maybe instead of using green for both resources and pillage stuff, maybe pillage stuff could show up in like a purple or some damn thing like that. So I want to be able to flick that lens on and have it be there whenever you select the builder. I mean, yeah, you get these little preview spots, but I don't necessarily, you know, that's not necessarily what I'm looking for. I want to be able to zoom out and say, oh my god, there's a iron here that I never improved because, you know, my eyesight is shit. It's not that my eyesight is bad. It's that the ability to notice things is bad. This infantry, what are you here for? Oh, barbarian encampment. Boop, 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 boop. You're going to go and clean that up. Excellent. Got a builder over here, so we got some niter, but it is outside of our borders. You got a dude over here. Actually, why don't you go and fix that crap right away? Do I want to get more farms over here? Kuloba, I'm not even sure you're working all those tiles. Well, oh yeah, I do like the this icon. That's fantastic. Wow. How you finding Civ 6 compared to Civ 5? I think that Civ 6 is an absolute worthy successor. I think it is, especially like now that, the patching is kicking in. There's still a couple of things I would like, here and there. I think it is going to be by far a much better game than Civ 5. And Civ 5 was excellent, so that says a lot. Yeah, really strong. Really, really strong. What do I want to do with you? I want to hook up the stone. I mean, it's not in range of any city. So it doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, just go ahead and build a farm. That's fine. Whatever. Alright, we got one machine gun in La Rochelle, which I believe is going to stay here for defensive purposes. That sounds fine. Oh yeah, there still needs an alert stance. There's fortified, but I always like to use alert. Alert is you're fortified until you see a unit come nearby, in which case you automatically wake up to prompt the user for something. Broke Palmer says we do have some extra alerts. I'm very curious to see if there will be an alert for when there's a unit within bombardment range of a city. I'm hoping. Move the face cam. Is it in the way of some stuff? Probably. Play different games, and then the face cam needs to be moved from game to game. Let's try that. Musician. Excellent. Like, the other thing, too, like, they highlight places where you can use great people in white, and to me, when you're far away, and especially when there's, like, snow like this, again, that'd be a good case. Instead of white, make it something that's not anywhere on the map. So green is actually, like, no good, because there's too many green things. White's too much. Make it purple. There's nothing on the map that's purple, other than the Indian units. So that would be a really good idea there. Just a slight color tweak to make things pop. There was no such alert from Bombardment. There wasn't before. I'm hoping there is one now, but maybe there's still not. Because they did add some new alerts in the game. And it's so easy, because before, there could be, if there was an enemy within range of your city, and your city could bombard, you got no notice about it. If it wasn't on your screen, you might not realize that, oh, my city can bombard a barbarian or something. Alright, Voronezh is another city that's quite within our borders. Oh, and another one we're building the entertainment thing, which I do need to go and finish, otherwise we'll never be able to wage a more sizable war. But, Tula over here is, I believe... Oh, it doesn't actually have a harbor. I think you're just going to build land units. I don't even have a medic. I'm wondering, I should probably put out a couple of medics. Or just one medic, maybe. That'll be a good addition to the rest of the battle. You have a harbor with a seaport, but building military ships over here doesn't make any sense. I think you're going to build some land units as well for me. Oh, and more spies. Apparently those get killed. And we will need to keep our spies up to the max to make sure to counter all the space stuff that England is doing. Cincinnati... Goddamn English settler. Cincinnati, what are we going to build for you over here? Could finish all the harbor stuff so that you could actually build a navy that's much, much stronger and much, much faster. But I think what you're actually going to do is you're actually just going to build another machine gun. Oh, God, your production rates suck. Never mind! You know what? Build a lighthouse. It'll give you food, and then the shipyard will give production. You'll do that, because you can't build military units right now. Pskov is very far from the front, not very well developed, so yeah, we are going to wait on that. The housing is currently fine. The amenities definitely suck a lot. But I think that's just the way it's going to be. I'm going to get a trader, because you build it relatively quick, and we do want to have all the traders within. Boom, bombard. Boom, bombard some more. Battleship Armada, yeah. Get within range. Bombard some more. Alright. Nearly there. I'm going to move the destroyer closer, but keep it out of bombardment range and end its turn, and we'll get it next time. So, you over here, just fortify and heal. Still don't know why that barbarian musketman's never moving. We must save Cincinnati. Don't want it to be French. Well, it's fine now. Alright. Spy. And we are going to send you... Now, I may already have some spies in some of these places. I don't remember if I've sent one to both Leeds and Bristols. Bristols? I said Leeds. So, like, apparently all English cities are plural in my head. I think I may have sent one to Leeds, so I will send you to Bristol. Confirm the placement. But yeah, I don't know. Then I definitely want a sawmill over there. That's going to be fine. Great musician. So, let's take a look over here. So, it looks like there's nowhere else at this time for my great musician. Okay, which is fine. I'm just going to move you here and get you to sleep. That's going to be okay. We have spots for what? Archaeology, relics. We do have places for art. I don't think we've got any great artists right now. Let me verify this. And I might like a better filter here, but that's okay. Writer, musician, musician. Yeah, no. And I probably should be selling these things and doing whatever, but that sounds like work and I don't want to bother, because I'm lazy. Kill you. That's good. I really want to improve that tile, actually, but you're in my way. I'll just go and land you on the shore, and then we'll move next turn. That's going to be okay. Yeah, see, there's just more food over here. Oh, I guess, you know what? I'll probably build a lumber mill over there. It's probably a good idea. Remember, you're building the Venetian Ursel in the city of Nan Madal. Ah, right. Thank you. Are we? Not right now. Was I going to? Oh, I need the population to go up. Because it needs to be next to... on the coast, adjacent to an industrial zone, which I can't do there. Because I don't have the population and stuff. I literally can't do it. And it's kind of the problem everywhere. Oh, we must have gotten sabotaged over here. I guess finish the Ruhr Valley, but yeah. That actually hurts our production here a lot. In Kazan. So someone had typoed. Thank you. That's why we interrupted the seaport. Ah, okay, that explains it. I couldn't figure out why we had a half-built seaport over here. Excellent. Thank you for the reminder. Also, we got some fish over here that could be improved. I have a lot of money. We will need to for some upgrades at some point, but I think... Let's see here. Government, we still have public works. So, while the 30% boost doesn't help with this, I will, nonetheless, go and purchase a builder. It's going to have all the charges, and we can improve some terrain over here. And there was someone who was heading over to Washington, but I may have, like, interrupted him. Well. War of territorial expansion! And apparently I had a builder nearby. Okay, well, we had saved some units nearby for exactly this kind of nonsense. Cristo Redentor was built by Victoria. Interesting. Is she going for a culture victory or a science one? Alright, Gandhi. It's fine. We'll just bring the pain. Oh, hey, La Rochelle is being invaded over here. So... yeah, there's still no alert for goddamn bombardment, really, because I'm willing to bet La Rochelle could have bombarded last turn. That is so frustrating. That is so frustrating. Why is that not a thing? Come on! Of all the alerts we needed. Alright, let me finish off Argus here, because then I'm going to see if I can negotiate a peace with Greece. Boom. Keep city. Now, Mr. Pericles. No, let me get back to you in a turn. They did change the balance for that, and they may feel like they can potentially take a city as is, so we'll see how that goes. I'm going to get everyone to throw in a little bit of infantry production, just in case we need it on the land. So these are all units that I would like to have auto wake up. Again, here, like, let me know that I can bombard. I don't suppose I can... No, I want to click the city bombardment. I don't want to click the balloon. I want to click... There we go. City strike range. Thank you. Oh, the woods. Yep. Mm-hmm. So we'll start with, I guess... Actually, let me figure this out here. What order do I want to do this in? I think what I want to do is I want to range attack the more powerful guy. And kill him. Nice. Then I'm going to attack here and kill him. Nice. And then apparently we've got a slinger here. So I'm going to do you. Now, where did I lose the unit? That's really annoying, actually. That guy was super annoying. That might have been why he decided to go to war. Because I did see him before. So we don't have a military unit over here right now, which is fine, I guess. This guy's going to go around pillaging stuff, which is super annoying. Why don't I go and purchase some stuff? Now, the elephants themselves are cavalry units. I assume they count as cavalry units. Yeah, heavy cavalry. So part of me is wondering if perhaps I should buy anti-tank crews, which of course have that bonus. They have a melee strength of 70. I could alternatively buy infantry, which are also 70, and more expensive. Alright, anti-tank crew kit is. Boop. And then over here, I will buy a melee. I'm building one there. I will buy one over here. Spending a fair amount of money. Oh, and then I can't actually. I think I'll hold off. I don't think you're getting anywhere. It's going to be fine. We'll take care of you soon. Alright, see all these bombardment notifications? God, I'm going to miss one. In everything that's going to happen here, I'm going to miss one of these bombard possibilities. And it's going to drive me crazy. You do that, and then the field cannon. Can finish this guy off, even without being upgraded to a machine gun, which is nice. Then over here, you're going to go and kill that guy. I mean, we're going to murderize so many Indian units. So you're done. Yes. This is a time where I'd like a wake up all command, because again, something's definitely going to get missed in all this. There's an Indian unit there, but it's not really relevant. Oh, right, the Indian city here. So I'm going to start doing some bombardments here. Why is my range 2? Why does this artillery, with an observation balloon, only have a range of 2? I actually just unlinked them. You don't need to be linked. Let me move it. Maybe it's got to recalculate. If I move you here, will you recalculate? No. So now I can't shoot this guy. Yes, artillery is bombard. Of course it is. Balloons boost bombard units. That's what they do. They boost bombard units. And artillery is clearly a bombard unit. It's a siege unit. They fixed the balloons. Well, what they did change it so that you can't stack multiple balloons. Balloons are buggy since the patch. Sometimes it's working, sometimes not. So I'm going to move the artillery over here. It still doesn't have the fucking movement. Come on! Come on! Maybe they broke balloons when they fixed them. Yeah, maybe. Although, didn't this guy here have a range of 3? No, range of 2. Has to be adjacent, not on top of. But when I moved him adjacent, it still said range of 2. It still said range of 2 when he was adjacent. So I think there's something, I don't know. We'll try it again with the adjacent. It always said adjacent, and a top of used to work. The change in the patch was just that you couldn't stack balloons. Because it used to be, it was possible for you to have a balloon on top and adjacent everywhere and end up with like +7 range. So effectively a 9 range artillery, which is ludicrous. So they changed that, but yeah, I don't know.